What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here in the World of Juice channel. Welcome back to another rebuild. That's right, we were so successful with the Patriots rebuild a couple of days ago that we are back with another one, and this time it's going to be a little bit different. Instead of having 3 years to rebuild a team and win a Super Bowl, we only have 1 season to get the best players in the NFL, put them on the team, and win a Super Bowl in year number 1. That's the goal. That's what we're going to be doing. So make sure you smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. We're on the road to 400 subscribers. Help me get there by smashing the subscribe button and joining the Juice Club. Without further ado, let's rebuild a team. All right, so here we are. We are rebuilding the Cincinnati Bengals and Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. But since we only have 1 season, are those guys going to be the mainstays of the rebuild? I don't think so. I think we are going to trade both Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow, because since we only have 1 season, we got to go by overalls. Joe Burrow's only a 78 overall. If this was a 3-year rebuild, I would definitely keep Joe Burrow on the squad. And maybe later down the road, we do a 3-year rebuild with the Cincinnati Bengals. But since this is only a 1-year rebuild, I'm going to trade Joe Burrow because he's got so much value. People are going to want a young rookie well, technically he's a rookie in this game, but a young quarterback. So that's what we're going to be doing with Cincinnati, trading maybe not Jamar Chase, but definitely trading Joe Burrow to get a solid quarterback. I already went in free agency. I got Mitchell Schwartz out of free agency. He's on the team now. But since this is only 1 year, we are going to be signing Richard Sherman because we need all the help that we can get. We are going to be signing probably Earl Thomas just to add to it, just to make sure that we have a good safety. We're also going to be signing Jarrell Casey. I know in the Patriots video I didn't do this. I only signed Mitchell Schwartz, but that's because that was a 3-year rebuild, and I was trying to be more realistic. But this one, I don't care about realism. This is just going out and trying to win a Super Bowl in 1 year for the Cincinnati Bengals. So that's all the guys that I'm going to sign for free agency. In the trading, we need to trade for a new quarterback. We have the 6th overall pick, which is going to be very, very helpful for us. Joe Burrow is going to be able to get us a superstar quarterback in return. We've got Joe Mixon, who I'm probably going to stay with. Wide receivers, we need another big-time wide receiver. So we'll probably trade T. Higgins because he's going to have a lot of value. We need a tight end, maybe 2 tight ends. We need a better right guard, better center, better left guard. Oh, God, this offensive line is really bad. Okay, so we need to focus heavily on the offensive line. I can probably trade one of you 2 for value since we have Jarrell Casey now. Probably can trade some linebacker. Oh, God, this team is bad. Okay, we're going to have to do some work. We are going to have to do some work. I'll probably trade Earl Thomas to see if I can get something for Earl. But this team, wow, okay. I'm in for it here. It's a good thing we got a whole plethora of picks to trade, because we're going to need it. We are definitely going to need it. So without further ado, I say we put the timer on the clock. How much time are we going to give? Let's put the timer on the clock. I actually have my phone this time, so let's go to a timer. Boom, there we go. Add a timer. What time should we give? We had 15 minutes in the last one. I think I'll give myself 10 minutes to rebuild this team in 1 season. So 10 minutes. All right, there you go. I don't know if you can see it or not. 10 minutes. Let's start the timer. 3, 2, 1, go. Start the timer. All right, timer is set. That will go off in 10 minutes. Let's go. Let's start this trade. Let's immediately go for Joe Burrow. We need to look for quarterback. Everybody's going to want him. And if we're only doing this for a year, Tom Brady might be the move. Patrick Mahomes, we're not going to be able to get. Even with Joe Burrow, we're not going to be able to get him. So Aaron Rodgers, Could be an also move if Tom Brady's not the move. But Brady could be it because Brady's team is always somehow in the Super Bowl. So let's add Brady, but we could also use this as a chance to get somebody else that could help the team, which is probably going to be like Ali Marpet and maybe Tristan Wirfs. Then we can knock out our offensive line. So Joe Burrow for Tom Brady, Ali Marpet, and Tristan Wirfs. Is this going to go through? I have no idea. Salary cap's not on, so salary cap is not an issue. I'm going to submit this trade. Trade is declined. Wow, okay. So Joe Burrow did not help us get anyone on the offensive line. Okay, so can we get Vita Vea along with Tom Brady? That would help us. So this is probably going to go through if I add in a 3rd round pick. But is there anybody? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. God. Okay, let's go back to Brady. I don't have a lot of time left. Kyle Trask, Brady. Okay, so let's look and see if there's anybody at Jordan Whitehead, Antoine Winfield. Devin White's good, but he's not good. Shaq Barrett. What about this? Is this trade good? Okay, 3rd round pick is not going to help it. 4th round pick, that should help it a little bit more. Declined. We might not be able to get Levante David, but if I throw in a 2nd round pick from next year, along with the 3rd and Joe Burrow, what about if I throw in a 2nd round pick from this year too? Trade offer was accepted. So we got Joe Burrow, a 2nd round pick from this year and next year for Tom Brady, Vita Vea, and Levante David. So that goes right away helping our quarterback position, our defensive tackle position, and our linebacker position. Now we need a good offensive line to keep Brady safe. So we need to look and see at some of the trade options. We're probably not going to need T. Higgins or Auden Tate. Maybe Auden Tate has more value. Does Auden Tate have more value? He's got yellow interest. Okay, what about... Does Jamar Chase have value? Jamar Chase just has yellow value like Auden Tate does. Okay. Oh, he has green from the Patriots. Okay. What about T. Higgins? T. Higgins has green from the Patriots too. Okay, interesting. So let's try and trade Auden Tate to... Who needs a wide receiver? The Jaguars needed a wide receiver, I saw. Jaguars needed a team. Okay, they need a wide receiver, so we need to get offensive linemen probably, or wide receivers. Marvin Jones, bring him back to Cincinnati, but he's not a high enough overall. So we don't need a left tackle. Andrew Norwell could be good. Brandon Linder, AJ Kane. Can I get Linder and Norwell for just Auden Tate? Trade declined, but I can throw in something to help you out. You need a right tackle. We don't need Riley Reif anymore. Oh God, why did I do that? Okay, go back. Linder, and then it was Andrew Norwell. Trade declined, but I can throw in a draft pick if so be it. How about a 4th rounder? Trade declined. Okay, what about a 3rd rounder? I can definitely throw in a 3rd rounder. Trade decline. Okay, but they will definitely do this if I give them somebody of a little bit more value. How about a guy like Joseph Asai? No, a guy like Jermaine Pratt. He's probably better. Oh wait, no, I threw in Joseph Asai there. I thought I clicked Pratt. Okay, there's Jermaine Pratt. Trade declined. Okay, come on. What about, they need also a right end. Okay, but I don't have anybody that they probably would want. I might have to just give another draft pick, even though I don't really want to give another draft pick. That's quarterbacks, draft picks. What about if I throw you a 4th rounder next year? How does that work? Trade offer was accepted. So we get a new center and a new left guard for Auden Tate, which is a big steal. So let me go to the offensive line. So we got Mitchell Schwartz. We need a new right guard. We got a new center. We got a new left guard. And we probably need a new left tackle too. So our offensive line is not completely finished, but I don't need Riley Reif anymore. I don't need Trey Hopkins anymore, and I don't need Suafilu, but nobody's gonna want Suafilu. So let's see, does anybody want these 2 offensive linemen? They're pretty high over, or they're not pretty high overall. Who am I kidding? They're not very high overall. Oh, somebody wanted Trey Hopkins. Okay, go. Who was that? Who wanted Trey Hopkins? The Jaguars want Trey Hopkins because we just took their center. So we need to get something for Trey Hopkins here. So do we bring back Marvin Jones, he's only an 80 or 83 overall. I don't think that's gonna help us a lot. The Jaguars just don't have a lot of pieces. We could get Josh Allen and Marvin Jones. Is that a good trade? Maybe not Josh Allen. I don't know. Let's stick with Josh Allen here. We'll go with the draft pick because I think I have a third rounder next year that should help it through. Riley Reif's probably not going to get this done, but a fifth rounder this year should help it get done. Trade declined. What about a fourth rounder this year? I still have that first round pick, which is going to be very crucial in getting us a big player. So fourth round pick didn't work. They need a left guard. We have Suafilu. Does that help? Trade? No, it doesn't help. Does not help at all. They need a right tackle. We have Riley Reif, but they said they didn't want him. Do they want Isaiah Prince? Do they want Isaiah Prince? I mean, I'm not asking for a lot. I'm asking for Marvin Jones and Josh Allen. What about Stanley Morgan? You want Stanley Morgan. You don't want Stanley. I figured they didn't want Stanley Morgan, but we are running out of time here, and I'm not sure what we need to do. Do you want Jermaine Pratt? Somebody want Jermaine Pratt? I think I already tried to give Jermaine Pratt to them. They didn't want him. We might not be able to get all these guys. What about if I throw in a fifth round pick from next year? Does that help you? Okay, so let's take out Josh Allen. We're not gonna be able to get him. So Trey Hopkins for Marvin Jones. I'll take it. I will definitely take it. We got another wide receiver to add to the team. That's not a good enough wide receiver core. We definitely need another tight end. So I'm gonna look around the league and look for tight ends that could possibly be easy to get and be helpful for us. Tight end. Buccaneers have Gronkowski. Browns have Austin Hooper. Colts have Jack Doyle. Gesicki probably can't be that hard to get, right? Gesicki probably can't be that hard to get. So they need a quarterback. We don't have another quarterback. They need a right guard. We have nobody. Maybe this is a bad choice to give them. Ooh, they really want DJ Reader. Okay, this could be big. This could be big. We could also get some offensive linemen. They don't have another good offensive lineman. They don't. Offensive line for the Dolphins is bad. What are you doing, Dolphins? Okay, corners. Give me Byron Jones. Okay, no. Will this go through? Trade offer declined. Okay, so we just have to throw in another draft pick, and then we have gotten ourselves a good tight end. Trade offer was accepted. So DJ Reader and a fifth round pick for Mike Gesicki. We have under 2 minutes to go, at least on my timer. I don't know what the timer says on the screen, but I think we have a good team. Joe Mixon. Our wide receiver core is a little bit rough. We have a good tight end now. Our offensive line needs some work, but I don't think I have enough time to get another right guard or left guard or whatever I need. Right guard. So let's go look around the league and see if there's a right guard. Zach Martin is not easy to get anymore, I don't think. He used to be easy to get, but not with this trade, or not with this update that they did. But let's try it. I mean, there's no harm in trying. They need a defensive tackle. We've got Larry Ogunjobi. Yeah, okay. So Zach Martin, not easy to get, but the Cowboys do need Larry Ogunjobi. So maybe we get Tyron Smith. Is he easier to get? He might be easier to get. Is this where we use the draft pick? I think this might be where we use the draft pick to get a solid left tackle. Let's use our first round pick next year. That might be easier to use. Okay, trade offer accepted. So we got a stud left tackle now. I need to hurry up and get a left end or some sort of defensive end to get with that first round pick. And that's probably going to be a right end. That's probably going to be somebody. Come on, somebody. Nick Bosa. Let's get Nick Bosa. Throw in that first round pick. Throw in a fourth round pick. What does this do? Trade offer was accepted. Nick Bosa's on the squad. I probably could have got a bunch of people with that first round pick because they value that, but I think that's going to do it. I don't think there's any other possible things that I could do to get players. I could bring in Sheldon Richardson because we're probably going to need another defensive tackle without Larry Ogunjobi, and that's it. It is going off. Timer is done. Timer is over. Oh, so we improved this team to an 85 overall, 88 defense, 83 offense. 83 offense? I feel like I did more to the offense than I did to the the defense. But we've got Tom Brady now. We've got Joe Mixon, Taj Boyd, T. Higgins, Marvin Jones, and Jamar Chase. We've got Tyron Smith, Andrew Norwell, Brandon Linder, Quentin Spain, and Mitchell Schwartz as our offensive line. Mike Gesicki is our tight end. On the defensive side of things, we've got Vita Vea and Jarrell Casey, Sam Hubbard and Nick Bosa, Richard Sherman, Milton, what's this? Mike Hilton? I think this is Mike Hilton. Yeah, Mike Hilton. Von Bell, Olivier Vernon, Levante David. Yeah, I probably could have got a little bit better on the D. How is this an 85 defense? Probably because there are a lot of stars. I don't know. But is this team good enough to win a Super Bowl in year number 1? Probably not. But we're going to find out because I got to simulate the rest of the preseason, get down to 53-man roster, and then we get to simulate the draft. So I'll see you guys in week 1, and then we'll simulate to probably the halfway point, and then we'll get there. All right, we are here in week number 1, and we are ready to simulate this one season, see if we can win a Super Bowl. It is going to be very interesting. I'm hoping that we can do it. I think that we can do it. I'm going to look at the schemes for a second just to see if there's a scheme that fits us better than the one that we're running. And there is. So we've got one that's an 88 vertical power run, and then we got one that's 95 base 4-3. Okay, so those schemes will definitely help us with what we're rocking with here. So vertical power run, perfect, like that. And then, all right, so base 4-3. Joey Bosa or Nick Bosa. I should have gotten more guys with the first round pick along with Nick Bosa, but I panicked and I just got Nick. So I'm gonna simulate to the halfway point of the season. We're gonna find out where we are. Please let it be very good. Please let it be postseason bound. I'm really hoping. All right, we're in mid-season, and it's a bye week, so I don't know what our record is. So the team's defense is up to an 89 overall, 86 overall offense, and we're 2-6? I don't understand this game at all. I don't understand this game at all. How? What, how? We won against the Chargers, lost against the Browns and the Eagles. That would never happen. Beat the Jags, lost to the Ravens, Colts, Browns, and Titans. And by decent margins, too, except for this game against the Colts. How? I don't understand the simulation in this game. Because this team that I've built here is, yeah, it's got some holes, like at right guard, but this team is not a 2-win football team. What? I don't understand. Okay, forget it. We're going to the end of the season. We're probably not going to win the Super Bowl, but that's okay. It's really not. We didn't make the playoffs. I don't understand. We went 7-9. How? How does a team that's 86 overall, 85 offense, 88 defense not win more than 7 games? What are we talking about here? There are some holes, like we talked about before, but this team is not as bad as a 7-9 football team. This is a good team that should have won more than 7 games. At least won the division. I mean, we didn't even win the division. We didn't even win the effing division. And it's not like our division was hard. The Browns won the division at 9-7. We could have easily won 9 games. But this game doesn't like me, so I don't understand what I have to do to win a Super Bowl. I will win one in one of these rebuilds. Don't you discount it. I will win a Super Bowl in one of these rebuilds. You can bet your bottom dollar and your top dollar, all your dollars. You can bet all your dollars that I will win a Super Bowl before I die. That is a guarantee. One of these rebuilds will work out for me. I just got to figure out the right team and the right players to trade for to get this rebuild underway. So we didn't win a Super Bowl in this episode. We didn't win one in the Patriots episode. Maybe I'm not that good at rebuilding. Nah. I'm the greatest rebuilder this platform has ever seen. So I'm just hitting a little bit of a slump. In a few rebuilds. I'll get back to it. We will win a Super Bowl soon. We will win a Super Bowl soon. But make sure to smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.